Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. Today, we've got breaking news that could send shockwaves through the entire NFL. Demarcus Lawrence, one of the Cowboys' cornerstone players and defensive superstars, has reportedly made a stunning decision that could reshape the Dallas Cowboys' future. You heard it right. This is a story you don't want to miss. So grab a seat, smash that like button, and let's dive into this shocking development. Now, if you've been following the Dallas Cowboys, you know how integral Demarcus Lawrence has been to this team. Since being drafted in 2014, Tank, as fans affectionately call him, has been a force to be reckoned with on the defensive line. His ability to pressure quarterbacks, stop the run, and rally his teammates has made him a fan favorite and a nightmare for opposing offenses. But now, rumors are swirling, and it seems like the unthinkable might be happening. Demarcus Lawrence, the man who's been a part of some of the Cowboys' biggest moments over the past decade, could be leaving the team. Yes, folks, leaving. Let's break down how we got here, what this means for the Cowboys, and what's next for the team and for Lawrence himself. Over the years, Lawrence has built a reputation as one of the best defensive ends in the league. With 2 Pro Bowl selections, multiple double-digit sack seasons, and an unmatched work ethic, it's hard to imagine the Cowboys without him. But as we know, the NFL is a business, and sometimes tough decisions have to be made. And it looks like this could be one of those times. Reports began surfacing earlier this week, suggesting tension between Lawrence and the Cowboys front office. While the exact details are unclear, sources close to the situation have hinted at a disagreement over his contract. Lawrence, who signed a massive deal in 2019, has been a cornerstone player for the Cowboys. But with the team facing salary cap challenges and looking to build for the future, the question has been, can they afford to keep him? And more importantly, does he want to stay? Let's take a closer look at Lawrence's contract situation. Back in 2019, the Cowboys made him one of the highest-paid defensive players in NFL history, rewarding his incredible production and leadership. That deal, worth $105 million over 5 years, came with a hefty cap hit. And now, as the Cowboys face the reality of balancing the books and building a roster capable of competing for a Super Bowl, tough decisions are being made. From the team's perspective, Lawrence's production has remained solid, but injuries in recent seasons have raised questions about his durability and long-term impact. On the other hand, Lawrence has been vocal about his commitment to the team and his desire to win a championship in Dallas. It's a classic case of business versus loyalty, a storyline we've seen play out time and time again in the NFL. But here's where things get interesting. Multiple insiders are now reporting that Lawrence has decided to explore his options. While he hasn't officially requested a trade or release, the word is that both sides are preparing for a potential split. For Cowboys fans, this news is nothing short of heartbreaking. Lawrence has been a leader both on and off the field, and his departure would leave a significant void in the locker room. So, what happens if Lawrence does leave the Cowboys? First, let's talk about the immediate impact on the team. Losing a player of his caliber would be a major blow to the defense. Lawrence's ability to set the edge, pressure quarterbacks, and lead by example is not something that can be easily replaced. The Cowboys would likely have to rely on younger players and free agent signings to fill the gap. And let's be honest, there's no guarantee they'll find someone who can replicate what Lawrence brings to the table. Then there's the financial aspect. While moving on from Lawrence could free up cap space, it also comes with dead money and potential risks. The Cowboys would have to be strategic in how they allocate those resources, especially with other key players needing new deals in the near future. Now, let's shift gears and talk about what's next for Demarcus Lawrence. If he does leave Dallas, there's no doubt that teams around the league will be lining up for his services. At 31 years old, Lawrence still has plenty of gas left in the tank, and his experience and skill set make him a valuable asset for any defense. So, where could he go? One potential landing spot that's been making the rounds is the Miami Dolphins. With their aggressive defensive scheme and need for a veteran pass rusher, Lawrence could be the missing piece they're looking for. Another intriguing option is the Baltimore Ravens, a team known for its defensive prowess and ability to get the most out of veteran players. And don't count out the Seattle Seahawks, who have a history of making bold moves to strengthen their defense. But hey, Cowboys Nation, I want to hear from you. If Demarcus Lawrence does leave, where do you think he'll end up? Drop your predictions in the comments below. And while you're at it, let me know how you feel about this whole situation. Should the Cowboys do whatever it takes to keep him, or is it time to move on and focus on the future? Now, before we wrap up, let's take a moment to appreciate everything Demarcus Lawrence has done for the Cowboys. From his dominant performances on the field to his leadership in the community, Lawrence has been more than just a player, he's been a part of the Cowboys' identity. And no matter what happens next, his legacy in Dallas is secure. For the Cowboys, this move is about more than just adding a talented player to the roster. It's a statement of intent. It's about telling the world that they're serious about contending for a Super Bowl and that they're willing to make bold moves to achieve that goal. With Cooper back in the fold, the Cowboys' offense instantly becomes one of the most formidable in the NFL. Imagine the possibilities. Cooper lining up alongside CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, and a strong supporting cast, creating a nightmare scenario for opposing defenses. Add in Dak Prescott's ability to distribute the ball and the Cowboys' solid offensive line, and you've got the recipe for a high-octane attack that can go toe-to-toe with the best in the league. As we wait for official word on Lawrence's future, one thing is certain: the NFL offseason is just getting started, and the drama is already heating up. Whether he stays or goes, this is a pivotal moment for the Cowboys, and it's going to be fascinating to see how it all plays out. That's all for today's video, Cowboys fans. If you enjoyed this update and want to stay in the loop with all the latest Cowboys news, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We've got more exciting content coming your way, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Cowboys!